it's me again. I wanted to do an update closer to the beginning of the month, and so this is sort of where I'm gonna start trying to do that closer to the beginning, because I know my last one was about near the middle. So I haven't gotten as much done as I probably would have gotten done if it had been an entire month in between videos, but I did get quite a bit done on a couple of things actually. So I have that, and I have a little bit of a haul that I've sort of accumulated throughout the month. It wasn't all at once, but it was a couple of things, and there's a little bit of story behind it. So yeah, I'll just get started. I think I'll do haul first, because haul sort of has something to do with what I've gotten started and done. So yeah, I order mainly from 123 Stitch because I find their shipping is really fast and convenient. So I got a couple of things. I got some floss. These were some colors that I was missing for Angel of Love, and I wanted to go ahead and just get everything in one place. And I also got a third card of PB03 because I was paranoid that I wouldn't have enough. So there's that. And now I have 3 of those, which is nice. And as far as that goes, I think I have everything for this. I think it's completely kitted up. So that will be started hopefully in March. But we'll see. I'm not really stressing about timelines right now. It'll get done when it gets done. Similarly, I got floss for Hocus Pocus that I needed. I got 2 of these, but I mean, they're all the same color, so. And that was all I really needed, was the floss. But in order to make the shipping worth it, I kind of got a pattern anyway. I know last video I said I had no plans for any more of these, but I got a Mirabilia. It's Elizabeth. I really do like Elizabeth a lot. She is pretty simple. She's only DMC and then 2 colors of Mill Hill beads. And I've seen some conversions where they have done her in blue instead of this sort of magenta color. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go through with that, though I really do like the magenta, so I think that's probably what's going to end up happening, but I don't know. I'm a little worried about this one. Well, I'm not worried, but it's more than Royal Games as far as like a skirt. I think there are more stitches in this than are in Royal Games. So, I mean, I'm worried I'm gonna burn out halfway through, but I'm really excited, so. Sorry about that, could you hear that? Anyway, I'm really excited about this. This one is MD 116. It says, "This design is named for my favorite movie icon. I am so inspired with the fearless, beautiful way she lived her life. She swam with sharks and took wild road trips, and she truly lived. Yours, Nora." She has a way with words, but I don't know when I'm going to start that, but it is, I think, after Angel of Love, and I don't know when I finish that, so we'll see. But since this one's so simple, and I kind of chose it because, well, simple as far as like kitting up, because it's so simple, I went ahead and bought the beads because there weren't, like, there were only 2, and they're about like $1 to $2 a piece, so it didn't really matter. Like, it wasn't, I don't know, like, the price wasn't bad, so I just went ahead and did it. And so what it requires are these size 8 glass beads in 18, well, 180, 81. and they're the big ones. I'm not sure how these are the only ones of this size that I have, and so we'll see how that goes. And the petite glass beads, which are smaller than anything Angel of Love needs, which are 42014, and they're just black. But they're teeny tiny, and I only ordered 2 things of beads, but these came with them. The number is 42012, and these are 42014. So I think there was probably a mix-up because these were, I don't know, maybe close together. But I feel like someone's missing their beads, and I don't know what to do about it. I mean, do I email them? Do I just keep them? I don't really have a use for them, and I wasn't charged for them, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that is that, and I think that was the entirety of that particular order. Earlier in the month, well, more like I don't know, like the middle of the month, last month, when I was making the video, I had gotten about half of the rest of the stuff I'm about to show you in, and I waited on the other half to show you, and that was a gigantic haul of Prairie Schooler designs. So I was watching some YouTube videos on FlossTube, and I found some Prairie Schooler designs that I really enjoyed. I like the style, sort of the old-fashioned, could have been done whenever sort of style, and so I was looking around and I saw them on 123 Stitch, and I put some in my cart, well, not my cart, my wish list, and I was super excited to maybe buy 1 or 2. They weren't terribly priced, and so I had them sitting in my wish list, and then I was kind of looking at them over the course of a couple of days, and some of them had gone out of stock, and I had asked to be notified when they gone back in stock, and it had been a couple weeks and they weren't coming back in stock, and I didn't know how stocking went with 123 Stitch, and so I did a little panic research, and I discovered that the designer is retiring, and so a lot of the patterns are being reprinted, and they might be hard to get soon. So I kind of freaked out and bought all the ones that I wanted. So that's what I did. I got Double Double, which is a smaller one. I got Hocus Pocus. I got, these are all in plastic, these next couple ones, so I'll have to take them out. But I got When Witches Go Riding, and it says, when witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. I think that's really cute. I got this set of 3 patterns that's called Harvest Time. Can you see that? I can never tell what's in frame and what's not. And I like all of these a lot, actually. I just like the design of these, which is why I bought them, of course. That was not the best choice of words, was it? And the last one I got was the set of samplers, and it's called Garden Samplers. And I'm not a big fan of all of them, but I do like this one here. And I don't know when I plan to do that, but I think I plan to do that soonish. So I got really excited about these, and I bought some fabric to go with them to sort of, I don't know, I like buying patterns with fabric. I've just discovered that's the way I like to do it. And I was super excited about Double Double and Hocus Pocus, and they're both Halloween patterns, and it's like February. But I got excited, and so I decided to try out Joblin, because I hadn't tried it before, and I'm still trying to explore the world of not Ada. So I decided to go with that, and I got a 13 by 18 piece of 32 count lamb's wool Joblin, and it looks like that. And I also decided to get a smaller piece, which is a 9 by 13 piece, I believe, of the same fabric. I'm not going to show you both of them, mostly because something's on the other one, but they look the same. And the fabric really wasn't what I was expecting. Like, I expected it to have like an older look, maybe, but it's very, like, I don't know. Like, it feels kind of like polyester-y, even though I know it probably isn't. But I still like it, and I've been stitching on it, and I've been enjoying it. So I think I'll go back to Joblin. I just don't think if I'd known the look of Joblin, I would have chosen it for these patterns necessarily. I think I would have chosen a linen or a Lagana. So that's the haul. I'm considering some other things as far as what I want to do next. I've kind of decided that I'm going to do a big project and a small project simultaneously, and I think that's about all I can handle. My big project right now obviously being Royal Games 1, the Mirabilia, and my small project is, you've probably guessed, but I'll show you in a minute. And so that's not by size necessarily, it's by effort. Like, I wrote a list down in one of, like, some notes down about what I have and what I want to do next, and my big projects are planned out like 3 away, so my, of course, Royal Games, and then Angel of Love, and then Elizabeth. And I don't think I could handle 2 big ones at once, but after that I have a bunch of small ones. Like, I would consider all of those Prairie Schoolers small ones. Even the ones that are larger, they're still not hard, I'd say. A lot of them is open space, and they aren't completely filled with stitches, and there are not a lot of color changes. So I'm thinking about those. I have some other patterns that I've gotten from beforehand, before I started making videos, that I don't know if I want to do anymore. I'm unsure of them. I have a friend who is, I've gotten into cross-stitching, and I've given her a couple of them because she seemed really interested, and I have the PDF copies online, so if I really want to do them, I can print them back out. But like, I have the list of small projects I want to do, and I discovered that the small project that I really feel like doing is one that I don't have right now. It's Black Lace Sampler by Rosewood Manor, and I really want to do it because I think it's really pretty, but I don't have it. And I have all of these patterns, but I'm so fixated on doing that one that I don't know if I can do any of these other ones until I have that one done. I'm really, like, I already have the fabric for Hocus Pocus, so I feel like I should do that, but also it's nowhere near Halloween, and I feel like why would I do that? It's February. But I also have the garden samplers, which are kind of, don't really have like a season around them. And I have Harvest Time, which is more of like a fall pattern, but it's not even fall. It's like winter, almost spring. Like, why would I don't know. So there's that. As far as stitching I've done this month, I feel like I've done a lot. But there are a lot of things I didn't stitch on. I've already told you that I don't think I'm going to do anything else on the house start cross stitch because I miscounted the fabric and I think I'm just done. As far as the cow, I don't think I'm unsure if I'm gonna get to finish that because the friend I'm doing for learned to cross stitch and I'm afraid she's going to find the pattern and start doing it, and then we're doing a lot of stitching together, and so I haven't really got anything done on it because she's been around the whole time. And so that's not something I'm not ever going to finish, but it's something that's kind of on hold for the time being. And I've kind of put myself in this position of one big project, one small project. And I still have Henry VIII to finish, and I think I'm just going to sit down like tomorrow or something and just do it. It'll take me 30 minutes, and it'll feel good to have a finish. But yeah, so what I did do was I started Double Double. I'm working on that this week. It's the small one. It's this one. And I'm doing it again on 32 count lamb's wool joblin. And I've stitched on it for 2 days, and this is where I am. So I've gotten some of the bottom of the witch's skirt done. I've got the cauldron done, and I've got the like hill they're standing on done. I am actually really proud of myself for how I've been going on this piece so far because the back is incredibly neat. Like incredibly, incredibly neat. And you know there's like neat backs and there's like meticulously neat backs, and this one's meticulously neat, and I didn't even try that hard. So I'm feeling good about that. I would have been further, but I didn't have enough of the dark color. The brown. It says black on the pattern, but it's brown. I didn't have enough of it to, like, in my stash to complete the whole pattern, and I didn't want the browns to look different as far as like dye lots went. So I just did the gray at the top of the cauldron, the orange here, and the orange at the bottom. And then I set it down until I got my package from 123 Stitch where I got the 3371. And I've been working on that ever since with just the brown color. And I'm feeling good about it. The coverage isn't great, but I'm not a stickler on coverage. I'm stitching on fabric, and like, if you can see the fabric, then, I mean, it's not a great big deal to me, but I don't know, I was thinking maybe I should have done it in black, but I don't mind the brown. It kind of gives it a rustic look, but I don't know, I'm kind of swinging back and forth, though I do really like the pattern so far. Oh, also, I got needles, in the haul. I forgot to say that, actually. I got size 26 tapestry needles from Bowen. I've just been using like the Sewology ones you get from Hobby Lobby, and these are like so much smoother. And I didn't know that there was a difference between needles, but there is apparently, and I'm never going back because they're about the same price. The Bowen ones are a little more expensive, but not enough to matter. And so yeah, that's where I've gotten on that, and I'm working on that today. I have worked on that today, and I'm going to work on it a little later tomorrow. I mean, a little later today and some tomorrow. I think that's going to be my this week project, and then next week I'm going to switch back over to the Mirabilia. And as far as that goes, I have finished the Queen of Hearts. Did you see that? I'll hold it up later. But, yeah. I know I said I wasn't going to do metallics or backstitching, but then I decided that I just wanted to have her done, except for the beads, and so I just did it. And so I'm super excited because she's really pretty, and I had a little bit of a snafu right in the middle because the metallics right here throughout her necklace. They kind of came undone and were pulling up, so I had to take it all out and then redo it. But I am super proud of this, and I'm very excited, and I've already started a little bit on the Queen of Spades here. She's in blue. I don't think she's going to take as long as the Queen of Hearts, the pink lady as I've been calling her, because she doesn't have the whole collar around her, and that will save me, I think, 2 or 3 days of stitching. But yeah, I am really excited about that. I was worried as far as, like, it said to use 2 strands to backstitch her eyebrows and her eye, and I was kind of wary of that. I thought maybe it should have been 1 strand, but then I did it and it looked fine. And like her hand here is backstitched, and it kind of just looked like a blob before, and now it looks like a hand, and I'm really excited. I still do have beads to go, but I don't think this project particularly has a ton of beading in it, and so it shouldn't be that bad. But I'd say over halfway there, and I'm really excited, or at least halfway there with the stitching, and I'm excited about it, and I am not ready to be done, but I'm excited. Sorry. Anyway, I'm excited to be making visible progress. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's all I've gotten done, really. I think probably by the time I do another video that Double Double will be done, because it's not a very big pattern. It's like 4 inches by 6 maybe. Let me see. Yeah, okay, about 5 inches by 6 inches. So that it's not very big, and I'll probably be done very soon. It's kind of mindless because it's all 1 color basically. And hopefully I'll have some decent progress on the Mirabilia. But that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.